on! So close. You Reaper. Uh, Come on. I get played again?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. Hey, your endorsement went up to 3.
I've been promoted to level 3. Go.
I can turn it down just a little bit because I want it to catch on my microphone. I don't want it to catch on my microphone to me to get a DMCA strike. Oh, here, let me play on Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
Who dis?
New number, who this? 15 minute.
What'd you say?
15 minute.
15 minutes. Alright, shall I walk?
Hello, City Walk. You want some shitty chicken?
Alright, shall I riff?
Sheep beef? Shitty chicken? That time I'm going to inspect on my ski wall.
Hey.
Now entering Midtown. Prepare your defenses.
Been good junk for a while. I didn't realize Junkrat's hair is on fire.
Hmm.
Did you notice that?
A little bit.
Like the tips of his hair
Yeah.
are like
Just the
inflamed.
tips?
Like, yep, just the tips.
You know,
You know how it be.
Only in unity will we
Oh, I know.
I be knowing.
Battle draws near. Ready yourselves.
Defend the objective. Defend the objective.
Okay.
404.
Okay, bro.
Error 404.
Shut up.
Up.
404.
More feared research. Grand.
Yes.
I wish I had no bound. Damn it.
How do I
Hold
say yes?
You hold C and then to the left is the default for left, for right, or for yes, I think. Hold C. Oh, acknowledge, I guess is what it is for you. Okay. I have mine are set to the defaults it was when the original Overwatch launched, so.
Word.
Whoa, Widow. Oh, I nailed her in there.
Oh, did you now?
Yep. You're jealous. With that big badonk she's got.
Oh.
Wish you enjoyed support more, because a good support with a good tank is just fucking broken.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can change if you want me to.
I don't know, you find you don't enjoy support as much. Said I wish you enjoyed support. Because a good support with a good
So that
tank
you
is
can,
broken.
tank more, you mean?
Well, yeah, we could play competitive and just beat the shit out of people, because if we don't have good supports, it's fucking impossible to. But like when I play support, it's gonna pull you into a way higher bracket. Oh, get away from him!
Over here.
Kill him. There we go. Oh wait, no, he didn't die yet. What the fuck? Oh, there he is. Ow.
They will not break me. Objective lost. Stop the payload.
My ultimate is ready to be on.
He says, hey.
Yeah, I went too far.
The world still needs.
Oh, I guess there's a bug.
Jesus.
There's a bug that he doesn't have. That he doesn't
I
have
know
an
I've
audio
had
queue.
more than 2 kills.
Eyes on a target.
So you have to actually, like, they have to actually die. Like, you might be doing a lot of damage, but you're not closing out kills,
Yeah.
which is kind of what Junkrat does for the most part anyway. Like, he usually is the one that does a lot of spam damage, and then the other DPS closes the kills out. But
Fear is a chance to grow.
Targeting hostile.
I think
Soldier
soldier
needs
needs help.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Missteps still lead forward.
Hey, it's Kiriko.
I'm on my way.
Rebound habits for every new Junkrat. If you enjoy the content, you know what to do. You're most likely not maximizing your bounce shot. Junkrat's strength comes from his ability to constantly be spamming chokes, but that doesn't mean that you have to stand in the line of sight of your enemy. Obviously, this changes from map to map, so I recommend going into your private matches and then walking around and looking for off angles on popular spots to be able to contest the enemy without them having line of sight of you. You're most likely throwing your trap way too far away from where you're playing. If you didn't know, anytime an enemy gets caught in the trap, it lasts for 3 seconds. So as a general rule of thumb, try to play within 3 seconds of wherever you see the trap. That way, if you do catch anyone in the trap, you can capitalize on it immediately. And last but certainly not least, you're most likely rushing your ultimate. First of all, throw a mine in front of the doorway of wherever you're about to pop your ultimate. And then when you do use your ultimate, be patient because you have a full 10 seconds. That means that you can run it against a wall like this to stall, or take weird off angles, because just the audio cue from the ultimate being activated is going to be enough to zone enemies back. And then if you wait 4 or 5 seconds before going after them, they're going to regain that feeling of safety, and then bam, and get them. Rebound habits for every new Junkrat. If you enjoy the content, you know what to do. You're most likely not maximizing your bounce shot. Junkrat's strength comes from his ability to constantly be spamming chokes, but that doesn't mean that you have to stand in the line of sight of your enemy. Obviously, this changes from map to map, so I recommend going into your private matches and then walking around and looking for off angles on popular spots to be able to contest the enemy without.
You're gonna push that Brigitte out. Kill him. Oh shit, I used my ult there. I mean, to. Oh. There's someone back there, that's one. Fuck! Oh shit.
No, no.
Fuck.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
Get away from man! You're so dumb! Oh, I knocked him out of it, but it's too late. Shut up! And GG.
Play of the game.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
From Matra.
No, I just came across this on Reddit. As I posted to you on Discord. It's actually a pretty good little video. It explains a couple things on Junkrat, and you don't have to sign in to view it. I don't know why it says 3 bad habits of people, because really it's more like 3 things you should do.
I promise to take this one serious.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Five, 4, 3, 1. You call round 1. Capture the objective.
Time to share me gifts with the world.
Damage intensified. Power grows.
Big stinger lap.
Oh, back up a little.
I forgot that I was Tormund from like the first half of the game. That's why I died.
Oh.
I thought it was Junkrat.
Can't res you again.
It's okay.
Look who's on fire again. Me.
Angel at your shoulder.
Ugh, fuck me.
Ich sollte schnell zurück.
Their confidence will be their undoing.
Bolstering you.
We stand united.
Do something. Helden sterben nicht. I'm going to resurrect them.
Yeah, not with them ulting him. Not. I was planning on resurrecting you, but then Moira started ulting on your body.
Heroes never die.
Okay, that time I heard an ultimate, but it was just very low. I think that I saw on Reddit or something that there is a bug where sometimes his voice line doesn't go off, so maybe that's what it is.
Damn.
If only you'd had more support. Not on my watch.
Babe.
First round. 1.
Gracias.
Time to sit down with Fuey to basically go over some major tips and mistakes that people are making when they play this hero. Now seems a really good time to pick him up, and so I figured this was the perfect time to put this video out. You can check out all of Fuey's details in the description below, but let's get started. So we've got a lot of awesome tips coming in this video, Fuey, but you wanted to start with one around Torbjorn's height?
So, for the first Torbjorn tip, because of Torbjorn's small stature, he can actually parkour in certain locations on some maps. A good example is Nepal Village. That little off-bridge area to the side of the point, he can actually parkour off of the planks to get to the other side. Another thing that he can do with his height is he can avoid things like line of sight ultimates. So, Diva, for instance, because Diva Bomb will end up being line of sight based, if he hides behind a small pillar that other characters actually can't, he'll survive while the others would die. And for a character like McCree, who fires his ultimate out in a projectile form, he can actually throw his turret down in front of him, hide behind the turret, and then the bullet will hit the turret instead of hitting the Torbjorn.
We've had videos in the past talking about how Torbjorn's primary fire is really the way to go, to be honest, when it comes to elevating damage, but it can be really hard to hit certain targets, especially those at different heights. So what kind of tips do you have around aiming with Torbjorn?
When you're versing taller characters, it might actually be a little bit harder to aim at their head, so one thing I highly suggest is to actually jump at them. It is a very high-risk move, though, because jumping actually makes you more predictable, but for certain characters like Roadhog, where it is very, very difficult to get either a meat shot from your right-click off or primary fire onto their head, it is a lot easier to actually just jump right at them, or just jump where you are.
Overload is a fairly new ability for Torbjorn, and in a previous video you said it was one of the best things added to his kit, and it's an incredibly strong ability, increasing your running speed, giving you a little bit extra armor. But what's the best way to use it? What kind of tips do you have there?
So for using Overload, I highly suggest to use it before using your ultimate in high-risk situations. Don't use it if you're in a low-risk situation where maybe you might get dove afterwards and you'll be able to overload out or overload to get a kill. Using overload in a high-risk situation avoids people shooting you and killing you and or throwing projectiles at you that you could have easily dodged if you had that extra movement speed. And you
What was it? Oh yeah, it was Ramacho. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a bug. It is super quiet.
Unless you did it after, but by that time you'd already be dead.
Now, we can't talk about Torbjorn without highlighting turrets, and I think turret placement is the biggest thing that people can muck up on, especially as you climb to the highest tiers. So, kind of what tips and advice would you have for people that want to get the most out of placing?
Yeah, it's super quiet. There needs to be a louder like sound effect.
That's something that you really, really want to consider.
I don't even know what
advantages of high ground are that it can overview an entire location, it can see almost everything, and has good sight lines. But the problem is that whatever the turret can see,
I almost got that fucking
they can
Ash.
see the turret as well. That is the key when placing Torb Turret. So what's better, high ground, where it can do everything, or low ground, where it has a limited field of view? Well, in my opinion, unless you have a shield to protect the turret for high ground, to cover that weakness that the turret has, where it can be seen easily and destroyed, I almost always suggest a lot of the times to place it on the low ground. Because there, the turret has natural protection from both the environment and your allies. For example, if you have an Orisa shield and you're placing it at the choke point, or you're placing it by the payload, the turret is getting that natural protection from the bullets from the shield covering it. While if you were to place it on high ground, they would still be able to shoot over the shield, even though the shield is right in front of them. Because the turret is too high up, and it can get destroyed very easily.
And I guess the ultimate, it seems like when Torbjorn first came out, this ultimate was kind of glossed over as not being very good, but as time has gone on, people are saying that it's pretty strong, stuff like Goat. So what advice do you have around the Molten's Blue Jump?
So for a tip on using Torbjorn's ultimate, this is one of the many options that you have during it, but I very much suggest that you tap fire Torbjorn ult. If you're holding down Torbjorn ult, you may spewing more of your load than you actually want to. But if you tap fire,
yeah, I can go that way. You can go through here.
Occasionally fire 2 shots.
Hold up, though. You're alone.
General,
Don't go in. Don't go in.
You'll be able to fire precise amounts wherever you need it. And in general, this is what I tend to do.
You should throw your turret over on this side. I don't mind. You're right in here. Okay.
Quicker instead of holding down, because even if I move my mouse around,
all right, we got touch. Shit.
Down, it could be firing them in the same location, and it doesn't stack in the same location. While if you tap fire while moving around, it still looks like you're doing the same thing, except you're getting better spread out in different locations that will help you in the long run.
Now, unlike previous videos where we just highlight one mistake, you really wanted to highlight 3 in particular all around different areas. The first being around Overload. We highlighted how it's a really strong ability, but how are people making big mistakes with it?
So this is something that I see way too many Torbjorns do. They go too aggressive and they use their shotgun way too much. Torbjorns will use their E to go in, they'll get maybe a kill, but then they will die, making the trade almost worthless because they have no way to get out now. They use their E as an engagement, their overload, and then they couldn't back out because they had no way to do so. Generally speaking, you use overload if you have a team to back you up, or if you are caught by a Roadhog hook or in a bad position that you want to get out of, so you use that movement speed and that kill potential to get the quick kill or get out, or in 1v1 scenarios. But too many people use it as a sort of god.
Get out of there, kid. You're in their entire team.
For you, and they go a little bit too deep. And on the shotgun note, too many people seem to think that shotgun is the end-all, the solution. But your primary fire helps out a ton. It requires less ammo, you don't have to get as close, and in general, because of the no fall off rule, you can stay as far away as possible and spam to your heart's content. While shotgun, you have to be within the 15 meters for it to not take the fall off damage. You have to make sure that they don't have armor because each pellet will get negated by the armor, and you have to make sure that all of the shotgun pellets hit by being close enough. But the closer generally
wait, no, it wasn't you. Pelin, was it?
Meters because of the terrible shotgun spread, the random way the pattern moves, because sometimes the star pattern will be upright, sometimes it'll be flipped. It's all random there. So in general, people use shotgun way too much. It is a good tool when you're close range, and it's good because it fires faster than your primary fire.
Alright, back up,
so
back up. They just died.
Is good, but too many people rely so much on shotgun when primary fire is such a good option.
Synonymous with Torbjorn is his turret, so what kind of mistakes do you see people doing? We kind of highlighted some advice for those that really want to get the most out of it, but what's one thing that people are really messing up on?
So one thing I see a lot of Torbjorns do that is very, very bad is they don't think when they position the turret. A lot of people will tend to put it a little bit too over the edge, where it'll end up getting seen and shot at or killed, or they'll hide it in a corner that has.
Oh my god, Ramasha is almost backed up into the hole. Or into the hole.
When placing the turret, there's a lot of things that you need to consider, but the most important I would say is create a goal in your mind for what you want the turret to do. Do you want it to cover your backline? Do you want it to shoot and provide fire support against shields? Do you want it to cover the choke? Whatever is in your mind that you want it to do, you have to consider that.
Amplifying your power. Let me take a look.
Oh, bye, Mora. Glad you threw yourself off the edge. Are you getting chased by that Mei?
Yeah.
Alright, no.
Boosting your damage. Damage boost working as envisioned.
Don't die, I'm healing, rezzing somebody.
I tried.
Heroes never die.
Ugh.
The point is mine, and you can't
Surrender to my will.
Making a full recovery.
Yeah, we're here to be heard. Let's get some healing beats going.
Wow.
I see an enemy. Enemy spotted.
Oh my god, I can't get them into the edge. They're staying too far away. They got me. Bob got me. Oh, coach gunned you off. Fuck.
Louder this time.
Yeah, she just moved me off.
Play
Oh. Hey.
Time to let off some steam.
There's
It was just my turret killing everything. I was just helping. We can do a comp if you want. I'll do something else.
That's okay. What?
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 I'll do it. I'll do support.
I know, but you need more prep. You'd want to warm up on support.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess that would be a good idea.
Arriving at Coliseum. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
I understand the path that Caesar took, but more than that, I understand his fall.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Enhancing your strength.
I'll find them.
Actuating the barrier.
No, Mercy's rising.
Barrier cannot withstand the barrier unsuccessful.
Congrats, one. Literal one. Oh, there we go.
A seer emerges from the chaos.
All right, we're in the lead.
The barrier appears. Barrier is splintering. My barrier is gone.
They've taken the robot.
That was not the expected result.
There is still much I must do.
We must stop them. Right by you.
Barrier initialized. We must stop them or our lead will be compromised.
Never die.
Fuck. Kill him. Oh, fuck, he's being healed. No, Nick, don't revive me inside that.
We must stop their barricade.
A revelation was within my reach.
Hands ahead.
Actuating the barrier.
Boosting your damage.
A threat emerges.
Oh, apparently those punches are not projectiles. I didn't realize that. I thought they were a projectile that got shot through barriers.
Exerting force on the barricade. Barrier initialized.
Oh, yeah, I'd right. Let's try and kill him. Fuck. One lever.
Marked by the dragon.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourself.
Actuating the barrier. Enemy here.
go. Oh hell, that Mercy was ganging up on me.
It seems I lost my balance.
What is going on right now?
I don't know.
Return to me.
Enemy has claimed the robot.
What? Apparently my rock does not stop the movement of her bomb, but a hook does, which is really confusing.
Their forces outnumber our own.
I see an enemy.
That was not the expected result.
Get her, no! I was trying to help you there.
Step inside, be alive. Can I help? Inevitable, as all things are.
Oh, get behind my barrier. Ah, I got back down.
Tried.
Back from the brink once more.
Witness the flame of my soul.
Over here. Let them up.
Heroes never die.
A fateful trajectory. The barrier appears.
Ah!
Barrier is nearly spent.
Really, Matt?
Get ready for it.
Wow. Wow.
I guess Farah.
Motivating the robot. Robot, you are doing an excellent job.
Robot, you are doing an excellent job, he says.
The enemy has claimed the robot. Together then strikes it
30
down.
seconds remaining.
Trying to kill me!
The enemy pushes the barricade.
We could win this. We just have to touch.
For me, babe.
I can't. I have to touch. Where is it?
Right here, right here.
All we have to do is kick them off point and we win.
I got her. Babe.
Yes.
Come on, hurry up, get up.
Oh, I almost pinned her off point.
Yes, babe.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Victory.
You suck.
Play of the game.
Can you
Can
chill?
you chill?
Damn,
Damn, what a charged game that was. Everybody's on their periods or something.
I love just going into the random shit when that's stuff when people start doing that shit.
I know you said my family thinks I'm gay. God.
I just try to throw everybody
Real
off.
serious though. Some people are good people. That's okay, Matt. And then he goes, no one cares. What a meanie. I have to go see my kitten.
Is it smarted or smarted?
Hi. Oh, you're so precious. You're such a good girl. King's Row.
Prepare to attack.
No.
King's... We're in King's Row. Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
Together they'll strike them down.
You answered Winston's recall, even after all you went through.
If I am called, then I do not answer. What is left, Anna?
You are left, Reinhardt, and that is nothing to scoff at.
Matt, you're gonna get fucking flagged.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Let's do this.
Should go Moira.
What?
So you should go Moira.
Fine. I'm just trying to practice the other one. Is that bad?
No, it's just Anna's a tough one. She just relies so heavily on positioning. That's usually where you struggle the most.
Keeping you alive.
I mean, if you get your nano quick enough, then go for it, because nano Rhino is fucking beastly.
There is no challenge I cannot face.
Fuck. Watch out for that. Shield's about to go down.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload. Enemy located.
I thought this would be harder.
Pain is inevitable.
Can someone get a payload?
Stand behind me, friend.
Soothing your wounds. Let the kitsune guide you.
I set my globe into like a window and it just went bouncing around the room.
I know. Oh, watch out. Oh. Yeah, teammate leave. Cool. Ah.
You should have stayed back here.
I was trying to get into cover by going into that room, but she hit me on the way in.
What's next?
I see a hostile.
Bars behind me.
Clear my belt.
Oh. Oh, that's a nano doom. I'm getting the fuck out. No, just kidding. I'm gonna get fucked.
Meteor strike.
Took some pleasure in that.
I've been knocked down before.
Misery made manifest.
God damn it, Doomfist is so fucking hard to kill now. Went from being the worst hero to the fucking best one. What? How did that not kill? Affect him.
Team kill.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
A taste of poison.
Watch here.
Somebody up above us, I just don't know where. Oh, it's Farah. She's gonna ult.
Yeah, again?
Yeah, she probably has ult.
Just ulted.
Did she? No, like a little while
We
ago.
all just died.
Oh, well, maybe I died before him.
Fine.
No. Fuck.
Hoge bomen vangen veel wind.
Get the point. Get the point.
Activating the barrier. Experience gravity.
Be nourished.
The barrier appears.
Over there.
Caution. Step right.
Fuck! Oh, my God.
Play of the game.
Nice.
Alright. I don't have off right now.
Okay.